Hello and welcome, my name is Sean from Skatehut and this is our second episode on how to skateboard. Now this episode is all about improving balance. Shall we get to it? Okay, so we're going to be covering 3 different exercises which are all designed to help improve your balance on a skateboard and aid in building your confidence just in general skating. Right. So our first little exercise to help, there's no specific name to it. It's simply jumping onto your board from different angles, directions and with different speeds. The key to remember with this, like with anything else before, bend your knees when you land and keep your eyes forwards. If you're looking at the board or looking in the sky when you land, you will have a tendency to lean that direction. The last one, when you get a bit more confident, don't be scared to add a little bit of speed. Just remember to crouch. Okay, moving on to the next stage of that, you could bridge into one of your first tricks. It's known as the hippie jump and it's commonly used to traverse obstacles like rails or benches, so the board will go underneath, you go over the top. But to use it just on flat ground is immensely helpful in aiding your balance and confidence, especially as prep before you move towards flip tricks and getting off the ground. 2 key points to remember. 1, jump with both your feet at the same time. If one leaves the board before the other, the board will go to one side or to the other. The second thing, like before with the previous exercise, when you land, bend your knees. Start small, so simple as that. If you're worried about it rolling off or you're still not too comfortable on your balance, use the grass, gravel, anything to mobilise the board just to get your first couple of jumps. As you get more confident, jump higher. Just remember, the higher you jump, more you crouch. Now for a rolling example, as ultimately rolling is where the motion will change, but it's where it's the most useful for you to practice. So jump and crouch. Okay, so the next one ties in a lot with last lesson in terms of how to turn. So the way we're going to look at now is pivoting and tic-tacs. We want to have our back foot on the tail, have it firm, be comfortable. Now, try your hardest not to lean back. Everyone does it. When learning this, you'll go too far one way or you can't get the board to lift. It's part of learning, don't panic, just gently adjust your weight. But what you want to do to get the wheels off the ground, again, knees bent as always, relax the weight on your front leg ever so slightly. As I say, don't lean that way. So you lean that way, you'll go that way without the board. After you've started to get wheels to hold, using your leading shoulder, so for me it's my left, if you bring that forwards, followed by your hip and your knee, you'll start to turn. These will be small to start with. It's again, practice and repetition. And the final part to it, look where you want to go. Not where you're going, where you want to go. So if I want to go that way, again, knees bent, relax the weight. This shoulder is going to turn that way and I'm going to look that way. See? So taking that to the next stage, we have tic-tacs. Tic-tacs incorporate both directions. So we've got that way and the other way where you drop your shoulder. So you drop your shoulder and turn. It's a bit more scary because I can't see what's over there. And you do feel like you're starting to fall back when you start to learn. Again, as long as you keep your knees bent, relax, take a deep breath, you'll find it's a lot easier and you stay a lot more central. Don't give in to that tendency to lean out. With your pivots, as you can see, I'm looking where I want to go. Don't worry about how far I go compared to you. Everyone starts with little ones. It's practice to get you to start turning more. As you get used to it, you can hold your balance a bit better. That's what this video is all about. It's learning ways to improve your balance. Now, if we combine that towards tic-tacs, so going either way, if you fancy a challenge, you can use this as a way to get going. As you get used to it, you actually start to move. Get quicker and start to throw your weight, you end up making progress. Now, give that a practice, give that a go. We'll now move on to our bonus part. Okay, so bonus part of the episode is throwdowns. Now, throwdowns is just another way of getting started, getting going, but it's a way to transition from standing to skating and retain the momentum from walking or running. When you see in the videos, people run across, drop the board, go. That's throwdown. Several key steps. We'll go through it one by one together and then go through the demos again at the end. So, myself, left foot forwards, so I stand like I would on the board. Skateboard is in my leading arm. Now, step, lower, take. It's very important the take part because it stops the board from bouncing off elsewhere. Straight down. As you can see, I'm ready to push. So, push. Now, if we go through those steps one more time with a little bit more speed. So, stood ready, step, lower, take, push. Just remember those four: step, lower, take, push. Simple as that. So that concludes our second lesson in how to skateboard. This one has been all about improving your balance. If it's still a bit too much, don't forget to check our previous episode on your first steps. And as usual, we've got a third one coming soon. It's going to be taking you a bit further into the world of skateboarding. Now, very quick pin. If at any point what you're learning in these videos, particularly the stationary, is a bit difficult or you want a bit more support, don't forget you can use grass, like with here. You can use gravel or skate trainers. Anything you wish which will help immobilize the board will make the stationary aspect a little bit easier to grasp and learn, and then you can take it to smoother ground. However, as always, that is me, and peace.